Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and today, well, I had very good intentions to fix my weed whacker. So let's do this real quick. What do I mean by this? Well, I started to film. First off, the parts for the weed whacker that I ordered came in. I feel like I'm off center or something. The parts for the weed whacker came in extremely early. I thought it was going to be a couple more weeks, so I was excited about that. They looked right. So I started to film, brought my camera out there, my very old GoPro that I just bought out there to, kind of help me a little bit. And then my camera died. The battery died. So I lost that footage. And my hands were already covered in gasoline and everything. So I wasn't, I kind of went with it because I was already halfway putting back. Well, no, I wasn't halfway putting everything back together. I was filming it on the GoPro, putting it back together. And then I noticed that the parts weren't right. Now, listed, it said it was for this weed whacker, this particular model, but it wasn't. No, the gaskets and if you want to call it the little plastic valve, it just didn't fit up. More or less, the holes didn't match up that kind of position. I'm going to call them positioning tabs, studs, didn't match up to the holes in the gasket and stuff. So you couldn't fit it. Now, the only thing I can do is try to cut it, but the problem with that is, and what's probably going to happen is if I try to cut that, I'm going to cut it too much or I'm going to damage it, and it's definitely not going to seal after that. Now, the needle, the spring, and all that stuff all works. It's not, I put it in to test it out, and it didn't run still. So obviously that stuff's not my problem. What I thought my problem would be like the diaphragm and such, and I couldn't swap that out to see if that's my problem. So I'm no better off. I have parts that I can't use, and I still have a weed whacker that doesn't work. Yeah, that's not cool. The benefit is, though, I was at my mom's, and they kind of said, oh, if anybody needs a weed whacker, I got one that the gas lines are rotted out, because they went and got an electric weed whacker, which kind of seems like a smart idea. It's 40 volts. You plug, charge the battery up, plug it in. You don't have to worry about pull starting it. You don't have to worry about fuel. You just go weed whack. If you don't have a ton of weed whacking to do, that kind of seems like the way to go. So I said, yeah, absolutely. I'll take the old one, the broken one, and see if I can fix it. I did get that going, but it's really weird in how you get it started. It's quite a lengthy process. It's just not priming it and setting the choke and pulling the cord and it's starting. It's weird. It's definitely weird and kind of frustrating. But I did get it running, so I do have a backup now. But I still want to get my other one running. You know what I mean? I think the trimmers might spin the opposite ways or something. So it's I don't know how. Anyways, I'm doing quite a bit of rambling today. It didn't work the way I wanted it to. So I'm going to go edit this video now and see even how much footage I have, because I have no clue. It's probably not going to be much. So I'll see you on the next one. I really did do quite a bit of rambling. It's kind of like a video that is not a video, but that's the benefit of watching these videos all the time, is you get to see a lot of the behind the scenes instead of like the finished product video. I don't know, which is better, having a finished product or seeing this nonsensical rambling. I'll see you on the next one.